Hey guys, it's Amy Taylor with Lily Bean Designs. Welcome to the first day of February and a new project that I wanted to share with y'all today. If you're coming in, say hello and tell me where you're watching from, and we will get started in just a few minutes. So last night I posted on here on my page that I had made some felt flowers with my laser, and I had never cut felt with my laser before, but I thought, okay, it's got to cut better than my Cricut did, so it's worth a shot. And I looked up the settings. A lot of y'all have asked me the settings that I used for the felt. Like I've always said, I have a Thunder laser. I don't have a Glowforge, so my settings are a little bit different, but my friend who has a Glowforge said she looked up, and for a Glowforge felt is like a good starting point is 165 and full power. So if that helps y'all, but I'm just going to tell you like I do with every other project I do with my own machine, and I play with the settings. I mean, I go out there and I look up like something that's close to the material that I'm using, and I start from there. And if I don't feel like it's cutting all the way through, then I crank the power up. If sometimes I'll like turn down the speed a little bit. You just have to play with your settings and just see what works for you. I do know that I'm in another Facebook group of people who use the same laser that I use, like the exact same machine and everything. Hey Vanessa, how are you? And I'll tell you that even though our machines are identical as far as all the features go, what I use for my settings for the same material is not the same as what somebody else uses. It's just everybody's different. I think it's probably a little bit of like, my laser tube and maybe how clean my machine is, maybe how cold or hot my machine is because it's in a garage. And although I keep it, I try to keep my laser comfortable. I have a little heater out there, and then in the summer I have an AC unit out there, but it's not like it's in an insulated space. So I don't know, maybe that affects it a little bit, but it's like everybody's settings are just going to be a little bit different. You have to play with your machine. Sorry, let me turn on the comments here on my laptop so I can see, because they're going too fast and I can't see what y'all are asking me. Hang on one second. Okay, let me see. Somebody asked. It's not showing up on here yet. So if you're looking for the felt, you're going to need acrylic felt. Wool felt is not going to work. I don't think it cuts very well. I've heard that like some people are like, well, I'm afraid to cut felt with my machine because I'm afraid that it'll flame up or, start a fire or whatever. I mean, I used to be afraid of putting anything in my machine. I used to be afraid of putting fabric in there, of putting paper in there. I was like, oh my God, everything is going to catch on fire. Nothing has caught on fire, y'all, I can assure you. And I have like a 100-watt laser and nothing's caught on fire. Have my little squirt bottle handy and I'm ready to like blow out a flame if I see one fire up, but like that hasn't happened so far. So, acrylic, but wool, apparently wool felt, which some felt is wool and some felt is acrylic. And then I think there's like some combinations, but the wool felt is not what you want. You want the acrylic. So I do have it on my supply list. If you go to my website, lulubeandesigns.com, there's, and click on supply list there. I think it's the last thing. It's all the way at the bottom. But it's on there, and that's the link to the Amazon listing that I ordered from. So I've got a whole bunch of colors. Let me angle y'all down so y'all can see here. And tell me if it's too dark. I had my lighting turned on, but actually it was worse with my lighting on than it was off. I have ordered a new craft table, and I'm going to do a little different switcheroo in here pretty soon. So the window won't be an issue anymore. Okay, it looks like the angle is good on there. Not the angle. The angle is okay, but the lighting looks like it's okay, I think. Hey, Amy, how are you? Okay, Vanessa said, I looked online at Michael's and Hobby Lobby, but the site doesn't say if it's acrylic felt or not. Amazon gets here Friday because of the snow. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. I'm going to do the flippy do thing so y'all aren't backwards. Hang on one minute. All right, I'm slowly trying to get better at this videoing thing. You'd think after all the videos I've done that I'd be better at it, but it is a learning curve for sure. And I also am trying to learn StreamYard so y'all can see my face and my work surface at the same time, but I couldn't get it to work today. Does anybody use StreamYard and do videos? Amy, do you use StreamYard? I know Amy does videos. So I tried it, and it kept echoing on my phone, and there was no way I could go on video with it echoing on my phone like that. It was just horrible. Even though I turned the sound all the way down, I turned it off, I muted the mic, I did everything, and it still was coming through on my phone, and I could hear myself echoing, and I was like, that is not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all all my colors here. Let's see. So I cut out, oh, the link to the file is in the title of the video. So if you're looking for the file, it is up there. And I've already cut out my flowers. You can see I already made my little bunny. Here's my little bunny. So the signs are included in the file. So you get a bunny, you get a heart, and they all come with a little frame. And you can, of course, I cut them out of 1/8 inch wood, but you could cut them out of 1/4 inch, or you could do some whiteboard, whatever you want to do. Then you get this cute little bunny that has a face. Isn't he cute? And then you also get this little round shiplap sign, okay, and the frame that goes with all of them. So for now, just for the video, I'm going to do the little bunny. Oh, you use Switcher? I might have to check out Switcher. Vanessa said it's not dark. Okay, good. Thank you. It's very dark in my room, so I'm surprised it's not dark on the video. But if I turn the light on, it's like worse. It's very strange. I don't know, y'all. I need like a video person over here to help me. It's really sad. Okay, so I've cut my bunny out, and then I cut out 3 of the flowers. And you can see, I'm going to turn it over this way because the other side looks a little scorched. I was playing with my settings last night, and some of my pieces got a little bit too scorched, and I had to keep just turning the power down until I got it to cut pretty good without scorching the fabric. This one, you can see there's like a little teeny hole in it right there where the laser zapped it. But you're really not going to see that when you roll the flower up. So it wasn't worth like tossing and redoing and wasting that material. And then I cut out a couple of leaves here and the little centers of the flower. So this is the felt. It comes in a big pack of like all of these different colors. The felt that I linked on Amazon. Okay, so you would get like all these different colors. And these sheets are like, I think they're like 8 by 8 or something like that. So it gives you like a huge variety pack. There's more colors too. It's a huge pack of colors. So you can really play with it and see what you like. So I've got my little bunny, and here, I'll just set him aside. I don't need him quite yet. And then, oh, thank you, Amy. I can't wait to see if you guys do the file and what y'all do with it and the different color combinations y'all come up with. So I'm just going to grab my glue gun. The felt sticks to everything. It sticks to your sleeve. It sticks to everything. So let me just roll my sleeves up. So I'm going to try to do this without getting glue strings everywhere. Last night when I was doing it, I had glue like all over my hands, and it was just making a big old mess. So I'm going to try to use a pair of tweezers so I don't have glue everywhere. Hold on, I need my glasses. Okay. So getting started is the hardest part. You're going to start with the outside piece of your flower. And I just flip mine over so it's going away from me. I'm sorry. My dog and my cat are playing Tom and Jerry. We call it Tom and Jerry when they chase each other around. I looked online to see if it said acrylic, but it didn't say so. So Kimberly and Vanessa, whoever's asking about that, the one that I linked on Amazon is definitely acrylic. And I'm just going to start by putting a little bit of hot glue right here. I'm going to start rolling, and I'm going to hope that it doesn't stick to my tweezers too bad, and I can get it started here. And you're just going to roll it like that and hope you can get your tweezers out at the end, because I didn't use tweezers last night. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing here on camera. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, Tracy said the fabric stores tell you what kind of fabric it is. They know what it is. Yeah, that's true. You could probably find some at Joann. And I'm just going to keep rolling. These are tiny little flowers because they're mini signs. So you don't need like big, huge flowers, but you could always enlarge them just like you can with any file and make them whatever size you want. I have an idea. Hold on. Y'all, I swear, old lady problems. I have the wrong pair of glasses on and I can see close up and not far away. You linked pom-poms. Are those good for the shakers? Okay, Vanessa, are you talking about the little felt pom-poms that are on my supply list? Because if you are, those are going to be, so I'm going to be making a different project with felt flowers, and those little felt pom-poms are going to be for the center of the bigger flowers. So if you want to go ahead and get a jump start on an upcoming video, you can order the little pom-poms too. She's talking about my supply list on my website. And I'll show you, where'd the little bag of pom-poms go? I just had them. Are they back here? There they are. Of course, they're like way over here. Hold on, y'all. Knocking things over. This is the little bag of pom-poms that she's talking about that's on my website. And they're just like the little bitty wool felt ones. Well, I don't know that I think they're wool, but they're, you don't cut those with your laser. So it doesn't matter really what they're made of, but they're just like little felt balls. They're going to be the center of the flowers. So you're just going to be gluing those in the center at the end when we make the bigger flowers. Yeah, Chris, I have seen a tool for rolling flowers before. I actually have a tool. Are you talking about that little ball tool for rolling flowers? I have that set. When I was making them with my Cricut and Silhouette, I would use that little ball roller tool, and that really worked well. But you don't need that for these. Vanessa, you're so funny. You figured I had another plan. I do have another plan. I saw those and I was like, I'm going to need some of those too. So what I want to do is I want to make some letters. I want to make a big letter for my wall in my craft room. And I was just going to do a big letter A. And then I was going to put a bunch of flowers on it on one side. Just make like a spray of felt flowers. And I wanted to use those little wool balls for the middle of the flowers because I thought they were so pretty. And they're super cheap. Like all this stuff is super cheap. So we're getting to the end, y'all. We're just hot gluing. And keep on going here. Watch, I probably will not be able to get these tweezers out. I don't even know. Let me see. Nope, they came out. I got my tweezers out, yay. All right, so this is not nearly as bad as it was last night. I had hot glue everywhere. So you get to the end and you've got that little flap. Sorry, hot glue strings all over the place. Y'all probably can't even see them on camera. So you're gonna glue that down. So you're just gonna take your hot glue, put a kind of a little bit bigger dollop there, and just glue that down. And then you've got your little flower. You can kind of squish it and make it a good shape. So these are just little tiny rosettes. And then the flower center are these little star pieces that come in the file. And where's my paintbrush? I used a little paintbrush last night. And what I did was I just put a little dot of glue right there and then set it down on there and then just pushed it in to the middle, just like that. So you've got one of your little flowers. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Vanessa. So I'll make the rest of them and then we will put those together on the bunny. And like I said, y'all, honestly, the hardest part is just getting the flower started, the little roll, because cutting this felt with your laser is a piece of cake. It cuts so nicely. And we just keep on going around with just a little line of glue there. And you could make these any size you want. You can make them big giant felt flowers if you have big enough sheets of felt. And it just cuts like butter. I was really surprised. Now, there are, I don't know if you can see them on camera, but there's just slight charring like on this purple piece. The charring doesn't show up as bad on the darker pieces, but on the lighter pieces, you may just have to play with your power settings and just see, because it took a lot less power than I thought it would. And I probably should have turned it down even more. It cuts really fast. But I did see someone say that they liked the charring because they thought it made it look like they were vintage flowers. So I thought that was cute. And just keep rolling, and I just keep kind of squishing it so it stays in a nice round shape. Just like that. Thank you so much, y'all. These are so fun. I had no idea they were so easy to do. And you could also, in the middle, you could also put like some little, let me go ahead and take my tweezers out, little embellishments, like little pearls or rhinestones or something like that in the middle instead of the little star-shaped piece. We're just going to do our little blob of glue there, fold it over, and you've got your little rosette and a bunch of glue strings. All stuck to me. All right, so let me see. I think I might have a different color one I can use for this. I wanted a contrast. Here's a gray one. Do gray, whoops, on there. Is the one, Amy, the glue gun is on my supply list too, on my website. The cordless glue gun, I love it. It is awesome. That one's not a great contrast. That's a gray center. But I wanted to save my pink center for my purple flower. But you could do any color combo you want to. Is the one you linked, you can get bigger sheets. I think the 20 by 30 centimeter is close to letter size. Oh, do they have bigger sheets on that same listing? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I wish I had ordered bigger sheets. So if they have that, you might want to get some bigger sheets, because you can cut 2 flowers out of each of these little pieces. Like I said, I think they're 8 or 9 inches. So you can cut 2 of the flowers and then, you know, multiple of the little tiny center pieces. The brand of this glue gun is called Surebonder. Somebody was asking. if you go to lulubeandesigns.com and click on supplies, you will see the glue gun. It is on there for sure because it's one of my favorites. There's my little hole in my felt, if y'all can see that, where the laser burned it, but it's not even going to show. And I was not going to waste that pretty purple. Once you get going, you can whip these out really quickly. And the mini signs are a good size for tiered tray. You could even size them down a little bit more if you wanted to, if your tiered trays are smaller. And just keep on rolling. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much. I hope you like making these as much as I do. So, also you guys, if anyone is not a member of my Glowforge file sharers group on Facebook, you can save 20% on the file. You save 20% on all my files all the time in that group. There's a coupon code in there. So if you haven't joined that group, it's free to join. It's called Glowforge File Sharers, and the coupon code is in the picture right at the top of the header picture on the page. So you can save 20% on all my files all the time. And then there's also a free file every month. And I just posted the February free file today. It's a shaker card. It's a coffee or hot chocolate. Not card. I always say card because you know me, I came from the scrapbooking world many moons ago. Shaker file for like a shaker, frame. So that's free for the month of February. Okay, so there's that. And we'll do the little center. So we've got all our little flowers all made here. And now we'll take our bunny. And I'm still trying to get glue strings off of here. And just arrange these however you like on your bunny. And then figure out like where you want your leaves to go. Surebonder, are you talking? Yeah, Surebonder is the glue gun. Yep. Love my cordless glue gun. And just kind of tuck those around where you want them before you glue them in. Just like that. All right, so then we'll start gluing. The only thing about it is because it's not plugged in, it's battery powered, it is starting to get hard to push the glue through because the glue is not, it's not melted because we're getting to the other end of the glue stick. So I don't know if I'm going to have enough hot glue without putting it back on its little charger. We shall see. But you could always use, that actually is glued down just from being, tuck some under there, from being Yeah, I glued those down on top of the leaves. Come on, glue gun, give me some more glue. I already glued that one down too. Put a little thing of glue underneath there. There we go. All right, so we are done with our bunny. There we go. See how quick and easy that was, y'all? Super simple. There are bigger sheets in the link. Okay, good. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me today. Nikki, you paid for the file before you saw it was the freebie. Are you talking about the coffee one? The coffee one is the freebie, not the bunny. Not the file, not the felt flower one. I didn't think anybody had bought the coffee one yet. Let me know if that's the one you're talking about. Okay, thanks so much for joining me, guys. The link to the file is in the title of the video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to see all the pretty felt flowers that y'all make. And don't forget to tune in this Friday for File Feature Friday. Probably going to go a little early. I have a meeting, I think, at 1 o'clock, so I'm probably going to go a little early this Friday at like 11 or 11:30, but I'll announce it before then so y'all will know what time I'm going live. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Have a great day. Bye.